If you were born before 1985, there's a chance you may have left the hospital as a swaddling babe in your mother's lap. In the front seat of the car. That's not how it works these days.
A baby needs to go home from the hospital in a car seat. Car seat should be rear-facing until 2 years of life. That's changed. The data has shown there is a dramatic decrease in mortality and morbidity, injury to children if they are rear-facing until 2 years old. And that has to do with their ability to maintain their neck and their head in the proper position.
According to the CDC, car seat use in passenger vehicles reduces the risk of death in infants by 71% and reduces the risk of death in toddlers by 54%. Once a child has turned 2 or reached the upper weight and heights of rear-facing car seats, they can be moved to a forward-facing car seat. Children then graduate to a booster seat when they reach the upper height and weight limits of forward-facing car seats.
When you're thinking about transitioning your child to a booster seat, which can be perhaps 5 years old or older, make sure that the seatbelt that you're using is on the child's chest and not on the child's neck. Parents often ask me, when can I transition my child to a regular seatbelt with no booster seat? The official answer is about 4 foot 9 inches tall, but that's not the answer that I give. The answer that I give is put the child in the car, put on the seatbelt, and see where the shoulder belt is laying. If the shoulder belt is laying over the neck, that's what's going to happen during the accident. The child will be choked. If the shoulder belt is laying over the chest, then you're in business.
In addition, the lap belt must cross the hips, touching the thighs. We want these protective straps to lie flat on the chest and hip bones. Motor vehicle injuries are the leading cause of death among children in the United States. Some of these injuries could be prevented with proper use of a correctly installed car seat or booster. But an estimated 59% of car seats and 20% of booster seats are incorrectly used in a way that could reduce their effectiveness.
When installing a car seat, make sure that the base of the car seat is flush with the bottom of the seat. There are anchors that are built into most cars that you could anchor the base into, and the top of the car seat is often secured to another anchor that's in the back of the top of the seat. In general, when you're seeing if the car seat is installed properly, wiggle it with your hands. If it has about 1 inch wiggle room, then you're set.
Car seats can be checked for proper installation by a child passenger safety technician. You can find one through Safe Kids Worldwide at safekids.org. Once your car seat's installation is confirmed, make sure your child is secured in their car seat for every ride, every time, no matter how short the trip. All children under the age of 12 should ride in the back. The middle of the back seat is the safest spot in the vehicle. Never seat children in front of an airbag. When placing the child in the car seat, make sure they are centered and sitting back. The shoulder strap should be at or below your child's shoulder so that it can fit snugly against your child's body.
The strap should go over the child's shoulders, and there is a clip that goes over the breastbone. It should be flat, not tangled, not knotted, and it should be snug, but not too tight.
The clip that goes over the breastbone gives parents some trouble. Just ask any parent who has posted a photo of their child in their car seat how quickly commenters appear to debate the clip location. A good rule is to place it along the baby's nipple line or at the level of the armpits or over the sternum. That should be right over the ribs, the most solid part of the chest.
Make sure there's no twists or knots in these straps, and make sure that your child is not wearing puffy, slippery jackets. We have found that when a child is wearing puffy or slippery jackets, that during an accident, the child can actually slip out of the car seat and be projected into the front of the car, which obviously is a tremendous danger.
Car seats that have been in an accident are no longer considered safe. Neither are car seats that are past their expiration date. For these reasons, it is not safe to buy a used car seat, as you cannot be sure of its history. The safest position in the car is in a 5-point harness, rear-facing in the back seat. Each time your child moves to the next style of seat, from rear to front facing, from 5-point to 3-point, there's a reduction in the level of protection. There's no rush to get to that shotgun position. It's probably one of the most dangerous seats in the car, even if your mom is driving. She might not know it, but throwing her arm over your chest at a sudden stop isn't doing that much good. But the car seat is. I'm Dr. Daniel Applebaum, and you're watching the eHealth Network. See you next time.